to want
Baggedmilk. 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 Baggedmilk.
How you doing, my friend?
Doing very well. How you doing, boys?
Excellent. I think I want to start with Connor speaking out about the trip into the goalie in the Battle of Alberta in the preseason game the other day. What were your thoughts on that?
I'm happy to see him speaking out a little bit. Connor is one of those guys that never seems to say anything. He's like, I guess, the reverse, the anti-Crosby, if you will. If you remember Crosby when he came in the league, he was always yapping at the refs, always chirping, and everybody kind of was busting his balls for it, whereas Connor's the complete opposite of that. And even if he should say something sometimes, he never does. And that's why I was happy for him, kind of stand up for himself and say something to the refs, because he never does. Whether that changes anything is, that's a different question entirely. But I'm happy to see him talking about it, because he's the best player in the league. And the stuff he plays through is ridiculous on a nightly basis, and the refs should be watching out for the stars of the NHL. So
whether you agree with it or not, that's worth saying out loud, right? Like whether or not you agree with whether he should deserve special treatment, at the end of the day, he's the NHL moneymaker.
Well,
right?
The NHL's the worst professional sports league for protecting their moneymakers.
Like they really are. And
you look at the NFL, if you breathe on a quarterback, it's a penalty. Like they know where their money's being made, and
exactly. If you're going to an Oilers game, chances are you bought the tickets partly because of Connor McDavid. You want to watch him play, so call the rule book. This is something we've been talking about, at least on this segment, for it seems like years now. Just call the rule book. Players will adjust. And if there's games where the Oilers get 6 or 8 power plays because of it, so be it. Players will figure it out. And it's just...
Spoken like a true homer.
Absolutely. Absolutely biased to the core.
Absolutely, yeah. And we should be a little bit, especially with him. And there was no penalty called on that, eh?
No, and it was just it was a little bit of a dangerous play. And, that's almost the exact same way he got hurt in Calgary a few years back. So, yeah, you don't want to see him get his legs taken out when he's going at 9,000 miles an hour, especially in a preseason game. So if they can cut some of that stuff out, then I think everybody would be better off for it.
We are getting a sense with the preseason action about where the Oilers are going as far as the lines go. So your third line looks like it's going to be Fogle, Derek Ryan, Cassian, Nuge, Draisaitl, Yamamoto for the second line, and then Hyman, McDavid, and Pool Party. The fourth line's a bit of a toss-up right now. Is there anybody that you like that's competing for those 3 spots in that fourth line?
How can you not like Lamborghini Brendan Perlini? The guy is on a heater of all heaters here in the preseason, and while I know we've seen this before, I'm thinking of Ty Ratty and of Jesse Yoensu in years past. It's just fun to watch. So I think Brendan Perlini probably has earned himself on a spot on the fourth line. I imagine a guy like Devin Shore will be there. Kyle Turris is fighting for a spot. Tyler Benson's fighting for a spot. So we got 2 more preseason games left until the show kicks off for real. So it'll be interesting to see which one of those guys kind of cements their spot on the fourth line.
Speaking of which, 1 week from today will be first game, right? Wednesday.
Start of the season, yeah.
Wednesday against the Canucks.
Wednesday.
2 preseason games left of the longest preseason in NHL history.
What's going on with that? Yeah.
More money,
really,
I guess.
It just really feels like it's gone on forever. You know what I mean? 8 preseason games is heavy at the best of times, but then last year we just kind of jumped right into it without a preseason in the All-Canadian division, and it was awesome. The first couple of weeks were just full of mistakes and just sloppy hockey, and maybe they want to polish some of that out this year before getting going for real. But this preseason has dragged. Can't wait till next Wednesday.
Early Thanksgiving weekend. Greeting to you. Have a good turkey weekend, Baggedmilk, and we'll talk to you next week.
Same to you, boys. Eat too much, drink too much, get naked, Jimmy. I love the video.
Happy belated birthday to Frank as well, your dog.
Yes, very important. Frank, he turned 4. He is a very, very special boy.
A star of Frank's picks.
Yeah,
of course, coming back for next Wednesday.
I don't know why. I watch every single one of those. All right, Baggedmilk, thank you for your time today, brother.
Thanks, boys.